welcome back to Natural Music. Today we are going to be learning the intro you just heard from that old video of the Perrys. Great group, great old song, convention style, quartet style. I thought it would be fun to learn and show you guys how to play that little intro there, and maybe you'll learn something from it and apply it to your own music and intros, or maybe you'll want to play this song. Okay, so it's important to start off and know the chords they're playing over. So we're in the key of F, 4/4 time, and it starts on a B flat, so it starts on the 4 chord. They're going da 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 da, when I reach that happy home. All right, so there are the chords. What those are, I'm not going over the voicing because we're not going to play them like that. Kind of messed up there, but you get the idea of what's happening. You're just kind of hitting these chords. So it comes down on B flat, B diminished 7, or just B diminished, to F with a C down there, to the D, not a D minor, a D, to a G7 or a G would work fine too, G7, to a C, to a cut F, to a cut C. All right, or C7. All right, so we're going to do those chords in our left hand. That way we can play that the licks and stuff over it, and you'll see how they got that from the different chords. So here's how I'm going to do the left hand. Octave B flat with an F in there. Now, that's not a full chord of B flat. There's not a D, and the D is real important to making that sound full, but you're going to see here in a second, we're going to hit the D right here, so it just works out to go. All right, and there is a walk. All right, but since we're just doing left hand, we're going to start in on da na 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 na. All right, so it's B flat, and it's just an F there. That's what we're going to do for the B flat chord. For the B diminished 7 chord, I'm actually going to leave the D out. You can grab that, but just for sake of ease, I'm going to play B. Here's the full chord, at least where it's voiced from B on up. I'm going to play B, I'm going to play F, and I like that 7th note, so I'm going to do A flat. So we came from here. You see how our hand just kind of collapses to, just change it to the B and the A flat. So on the B flat, we're playing octave B flat with the F, and then the B diminished is B, F, and A flat. So, and you like my little hardly wait to. So for the F with the C, we'll put the C in the pinky, F, A. So, all right. And then we're going to go to a D chord in the left hand, D, F sharp, A. Then we're going to go to this G7, so we're going to play D, F, which is the 7, the flat 7 of that chord to make it a G7, G and B. All right, so C7, after that G7, C, E, F, and your flat 7 is your B flat. All right, and then back to an F, and I'm just going to hit that. You could hold it, but I'm going to hit it. C, F, and A. And then there's this little lick. And when we hit that C, da, 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 when we go over it, you hit that, go back to that C7. C, E, F, and B flat. Sometimes my hands naturally go up here to this, where I put the C up here instead of down here. So if you see me do that, don't be confused, but I would say it's best to do it down there. I'm just so used to grabbing that one in my left hand for some reason. Just muscle memory. All right, so da 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 da, reach that happy home. All right, and then you're into the song, and then just start rhythm. Okay, so now let's go over the right hand, then we'll put them together. So they do this walk, and that's before the left hand starts. All right, so we're gonna do this F, we're in the key of F, and we're gonna roll an octave F with a chord in there. So F, C, F, and B in F. So just real quick, you can just hit it, but I'm gonna roll it. Sounds more like what gospel music is. E, and then E flat. And we're getting to this note, and you're going to be real tempted to hit an octave D there. But we're not going to continue octaves, so we're on a B flat chord down here when we hit that, so I'm going to do B flat and D, and I'm going to hold this B flat up here in my pinky. I'm going to go and hit B flat and D. I'm going to go, and then I'm going to go, so D flat to D. All right, so that's over the B flat, and then go to E. All right, then when we go to the B diminished, we're gonna hit, so you notice these are the beginning of those little licks. They're hitting parts of the chords that we're going to. So B flat, you're hitting that B flat and a D, and although that's why I didn't have to grab that D down here, because that makes a nice B flat chord with that. So for the B flat, they're hitting a B flat and a D to state the chord. And then they do passing notes after that, just for the sound they want. And they, I guess, piano players in general. All right, and then slow, this may kind of sound off, but when we, when we speed it up, it'll make those passing notes won't sound so pulling and off, so. All right, now when we get to the B diminished in our left hand, we're going to hit the D and F, because that is, so there's the D we left out of that B diminished. I'm gonna hit it up here. And I'm gonna go D and F, and I'm gonna go, all right, and then E to F, because the melody that we're doing is, and I'm just adding those chord tones when we change chords in there with it that kind of help state it. And then, all right, so we're going D and F, E, F to G, I believe. All right, and then when we go to the F chord after that, we're gonna go F and A, see? So it states that chord in our right hand. And so F and A, then we're gonna go A flat to A to B. All right, and then after that B, see it sounds pulling, but it'll be fine fast. And then we're gonna go to that D chord, we're gonna go, all right, so we're holding the D chord down here, and we're doing A and C right here. And then we're gonna go, because that's a chord tone of a D7. See, because that's a good idea to play that note as a 7. I'm not holding the 7 down there, but I do the C here and the A. So we're playing a few chord tones over that chord. So they're just building this over the chords, and it's so important to do. All right, and then we're gonna go B, C, all right, and then we're gonna go up here to the D flat, and then we're gonna slide to the D when we go to a G down here in the left hand. So, all right, and then we're gonna quit doing the chord tones because it's moving kind of quick, and we're holding it all down here in full chord, so it'll be just fine. And so over that G, we're gonna go. Hello everyone, Ben Hart here from Natural Music. I hope you enjoyed that free clip of the intro to the Old Perry song, Happy Home. If you would like to view the rest of that, is actually on a new course that we've created at naturalmusicstore.com for the paid members. You can go there. It is called Random Lessons. Now I created this for when I didn't want to push a full song or just a lick, or there's all types of different just random lessons in there. So go there and check that out if you're a paid member of naturalmusicstore.com, and if you're not, we'd love to have you on board. But if you're still not into that, there's more great free content, full lessons and things coming your way really soon. Also, if you would like to play that full song and not just apply the concepts of what they did there in that intro, you can go to our new lyrics and chords page, and you can go there and I've got the lyrics and chords up there. Just go and click on that tab, find the song, and if you're a paid member, you can go and not subscribe, but you can go and transpose that song if you would like it in a different key. So I hope you enjoyed this free clip from that, and go check all those things out, and we will see you at the next lesson.